So this is a 2024 Toyota Corolla Hybrid Edition. It's an SE model, nightshade, so it has blacked out emblems. But for most cars, the Corolla specifically, the 2020 to 2024 Toyota Corolla Hybrid Edition is virtually the same car, just a little small changes here and there. But we're going to be changing out the cabin air filter today, and this applies to pretty much all Corollas, hybrid or non-hybrid. The location is going to be the same. As you can see here, right in front of me, I have two versions of a cabin air filter. The OEM one, you can get it, they sell it for about $21.99, part number for this Toyota Corolla. You can go ask your dealer and they'll verify it for you. But let's take a look at it. Pretty much just a paper filter made by probably Denso. It doesn't actually say, but it stamps the part number here and it has a little arrow that says this side up. Over here on the left is actually a filter from Amazon. I got this for around $13. Had a discount from Amazon Prime, but generally you can get this for anywhere from $13 to $15. And this is a 2-pack, so you get 2 for the price of 1. So it really depends on what you want to do. So it's gray. It's a different color paper filter. It's actually a little bit heavier. In terms of construction, actually has the plastic on the side. It's a little harder. I think it's just actually higher quality and better built, but the grayness is actually a carbon layer that just kind of like filters out any kind of like fire or contaminants or carbon in the air. So it's actually a better air filter than the Toyota one. I think Toyota, they also sell the carbon one. This is the cheaper version of it, but you can ask them for the carbon one and they'll give you one. It'll also be gray here. But for 2 for the price of 1, this is a pretty good deal if you wanted to change out your filter. And if you notice, they're the exact same size, so you don't have to worry about if it doesn't fit or not. But let's go ahead and jump in the car at the passenger side. And that's where you're going to change out your cabin air filter, and I'll show you guys how to do it. All right, we're coming in on the passenger side, and the first thing you want to do is actually empty everything from your glove box, because you're going to need a little room, and you're going to actually be taking out the glove box today. And the first thing you need to do is on this left side, you can see this is a damper that makes it come out slow. You're going to take that off first. So you're pretty much going to just press to the right side, and it's going to pop out the damper, as you see there. And once that's loose, it's just going to come out hard. And the next thing you want to do is there's a little plastic bulge or kind of clip coming out of this glove box on this side. And the same thing up here. Right there, you can see that little clip. And so in order to remove it, you actually have to just pretty much pressing in to release it. Once you release one side, you can go over the other side and release it again. And the glove box is just going to pop right out because it's held on by these plastic clips here that kind of hook onto these kind of bars, these plastic bars on your dash there. So that comes right out, and when you put it back, it's just going to be reverse order. So inside the glove box, this is your cabin air filter area here. It's blocked off by a little front cover, and then this is your blower for your heater and your AC. So we're back at the opening of the glove box, and what you see here is the cabin air filter access cover. And so what you want to do is this clip here, it's going to be you're going to press in and pull out, and you can see that this is a clip that just snaps in there. When you pull, it just should release it. And then you'll see your cabin air filter here. What you need to do is just grab it and pull out. And you can see that there is, right in the center, it says an arrow up. And this is your existing cabin air filter. You're going to keep the plastic container around it, but you're going to pull out the paper filter. But let's go ahead and go back to where the new filters are, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, so right over at the filters, this is the old one here. you're going to take it out. You're going to keep the plastic container around it. In order to take it out, you're just going to push it in and just got to grab it from the top here. And it should just slide right out, as you see there. And this is pretty much a plastic casing that you're going to keep and put the new filter in. So let's take a look at this old filter. You can see that this is right on bottom here is the old filter. Right up top is the new Toyota OEM filter. And it's the same filter. It's just you can see there's a color difference. Super dark and gray, that's all the dust collecting through and just filtering it so you breathe a lot cleaner air. And over here is just a pure white paper filter there. You can see that it's collected, you know, like bugs and dust and debris in those fibers there at the very bottom. That's where most of it just kind of sits in, over on the bottom area too. So this is pretty much an old filter. Toyota replaces every 30,000 miles, must replace, but they inspect it every 15, but sometimes they don't replace it. I'm just going to do it a little early, and so this is what it looks like here. And basically, it looks exactly the same. And all you have to do is just put the new one in. And pretty much you just make sure the two up arrows connect perfectly, and you just kind of bring it back in like that. Then you drop it back in. That's how you put it in. Take this one back out and show you guys the third-party ones, so you guys can make that decision if you want to get pure OEM, a little bit more expensive, or if you want to get third-party and you want to put that into. So it has this really hardened plastic section, but you're going to put it in the same area. You're going to put it in the plastic filter. You're going to press in here, and it's just going to line up perfectly there. And that's all you have to do. So that's pretty much it. Make the decision if you want to use these third-party ones or this OEM one. I bought both so I can do a comparison and show you guys that, you know, you can get two for the price of one, and you're going to be changing this every 15,000 miles or more. If you live in a very dusty, dirty area where there's a lot of like dust in the air, you probably want to change out your filter sooner. This is in California. It's dry and dusty, but not as dusty as other areas. 15,000 miles, it's already pretty much good to go and needing replacement. That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and use the OEM one for now, but I'm going to use these ones in the future since I already bought this OEM one. I actually think these OEM ones are lower quality than these nice third-party ones, but that's just my opinion right now. So we're going to put this back in, and let's go ahead and jump into the car and go ahead and replace it. Alright, in order to replace the cabin air filter at where you put the new one in, you're pretty much going to slide this area back into it in the direction of this up arrow here. That's going to be out in front. If I flip it over, the back side doesn't have any written anything on it. It's just blank. So you're going to take the up arrow to keep it out in front, and you're going to just pretty much place it back in this drawer here. Push it all the way back. Make sure it's in, and then you're going to take the cover and just make sure the up arrow is still pointed up. You're going to line up the sides here. Let me get a little closer. You're going to line up those sides on that left side and just pretty much clamp this back in. Pretty much that is it. So once that's in, you pretty much installed your cabin air filter, and all that's left is your glove box. And so you're going to take that glove box right over here. You're going to align the drawer back together. So you have those plastic clips at the side here. It's just going to fit right in, and you're just going to push all the way up. It should just snap back in when you do that. And it does, as you see there. And then all you need to do is put the damper back on. And you're going to push to the left. You can hear that little click there. And then you're just going to test the drawer. It locks in. Does it come out slow? It does. And just want to make sure it's aligned perfectly, and it is. And so that's pretty much it. That's how you change out your cabin air filter for this 2024 Toyota Corolla. This also applies to the 2020 to 2024 Corollas, and for both hybrids and non-hybrids, because it's pretty much the same blower system for your interior cabin air filter, AC heater, etc. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. A little quick tutorial on how to change your cabin temperature filter yourself. Save you a little bit of money than having the dealer do it, or your mechanic. And like and subscribe. Have a good one.